The wholesaling real estate guru matrix has lied to you. There is a big lie going on in the wholesaling real estate industry that is stopping you from becoming successful and stopping you from actually making a ton of money in wholesaling real estate. Guys, this is Zach Ginn.
Rick Ginn here.
And in today's video, we're going to go over the biggest lies talked about in the real estate wholesaling industry and how you can overcome these big myths and lies so you can actually become successful. The truth is, what you know in this industry can change everything for you to become successful. And we're here to uncover the lies that no other YouTuber or wholesaler will ever talk about, because we're not in the matrix. You're actually watching this from outside the matrix, so you'll know exactly how to wholesale the right way. But before I break it down, before we expose things right here, do us a favor, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and let's get into it. So the biggest lie I could tell you right now, and probably one of the biggest ones we've seen in the industry here, is this lie being told to you. And you probably got an ad before you watched this saying this, but the main reason why you're not rich in wholesaling, the main reason why you're not successful as a wholesaler is because of knowledge. Knowledge is your issue. And conveniently, the only way to solve this massive issue you have from stopping you from all the money, taking care of your children, your family, is by paying me money. And really what the goal of these conversations, these ads that these gurus are doing, is they're telling you the only thing stopping you from becoming rich and successful is you got to pay me money. If you pay me money, you pay the tax, you pay the toll, then you get on this easy, simple road and it'll bring you success. Guys, this is the biggest lie that's been going on for decades in this industry. And really, these are people just trying to take your money. Guys, knowledge, especially in the past 20 years, you could tell anyone about this, has become more accessible, way better. And really, knowledge isn't going to be the thing that's hindering you. The gurus have been holding on to this thing that knowledge is the thing stopping you. Only if you knew how to wholesale on the MLS, only if you knew how to do novations, only if you had to do the super niched out strategy, you would become rich and successful just like me. But heck, you didn't want to do it, so you're going to be poor forever. Guys, wholesaling real estate is a poor man's game. What does that mean? Anyone who's got any inkling to make money in wholesaling, you don't need to spend money. Yes, you need some knowledge. I'm telling you, yes, you need to know how to wholesale. You need to get contracts, but this is all knowledge that's free. What I'm letting you know is if you watch YouTube videos on how to wholesale, you watch our channel, you don't need to pay for anything. We have a free wholesaling course, and heck, it's debatable if you just watched all of our videos on YouTube, you might not even need that course. And yes, knowledge is important, but knowledge is not going to be the thing right now that's stopping you from becoming successful. The thing that's really stopping you from becoming a successful wholesaler right now is action. So stop this lie being told that knowledge is the thing stopping you. I would say maybe 5-10% of people haven't gotten their first deal. Knowledge is your issue. And heck, I see gurus telling you this state's illegal to wholesale in, when really you just can't publicly market for sale the property. And yes, that's a knowledge thing stopping you from getting your first deal. But for 90% of people watching this, you just got to take the action.
Listen, at the end of the day, there's already enough information out there for you. So go over to freewholesaling.com. But the reality is, if I have 100 people go there, 5 or 10 are going to be brave enough to take the action, put their self out there, get rejected, and get in front of a motivated seller. And that's the difference. A lot of times they tell you, but you got to come through this toll booth and we'll give you the easy route. Listen, if you do it paid, you do it free, you get the knowledge, you still have to go through the journey of wholesaling. So many people have this wild expectation when they pay someone that it's going to be so easy, it's going to be guaranteed success. And honestly, the pressure only starts after you pay someone, because now you actually have to do the work. So we've reverse engineered it where we go find the people that actually want to do this business. I'm not interested in taking your coaching money. I'm interested in people taking actionable results. This is completely different than how you do school system, where you had to have knowledge for everything. You actually have to have some instruction, some knowledge, and a heck of a lot of guts to take the action to be successful in wholesaling.
The next big lie that's being perpetrated in this industry is that you need to treat your cash buyers like literal filth, trash. They are scum of the earth. Don't talk to them. If they can even be in the presence of your wholesaling deal, that they're lucky enough to even kiss at the feet and they'll ground you walk. That was stuff that used to be purported and taught like 7-8 years ago. And the gurus who taught the gurus currently right now are just using the same trash information. As somebody that actively does wholesaling deals, you need to treat your cash buyers well. They're your customers. They're the ones who buy your contracts. This is a lie that if you're a beginner wholesaler right now and you don't go to freewholesaling.com, you're probably in this trap. And this is causing you, and this is a big problem a lot of new wholesalers have, is like, I can't sell my deal. Well, you've been treating your buyers like trash. You've been accepting any buyer that ever wants to even talk to you. And really, you're not even vetting them, and you're not really talking to them the right way. Guys, you got to treat your buyers well, build a real connection, and they'll keep coming to you to do it well. One extra thing on treating your cash buyers right, though, that no one ever talks about. Treating your cash buyers right is not about how well you talk to them or how sweet or how nice you sound to them, but actually treating them well in a business sense. Like you send them a deal and they actually make money. Like that's treating somebody well. It doesn't matter what you say, it's what you do. And a lot of you wholesalers out here will get a deal locked up for $100,000 and you'll try to sell that deal to the cash buyer for $180,000 and the thing's worth like $140 on its best day. Your cash buyer's not gonna make any money on that. And they're gonna say no to you and you're gonna turn into the boy that cried wolf. You do not want to be the boy that cried wolf, because every single time in the future when you send that buyer a deal, oh, that's the guy that sends trash deals. I don't want to deal with them anymore. Even if you have a good deal, they're not even gonna touch it because every deal you send is always trash. You gotta treat your buyers the right way.
Guys, spend time with your cash buyers, get the intel you need, and that will help you formulate your wholesaling so you're buying the right properties in the right area and you're delivering the right product to the right customer. I don't know any other business where you don't treat your customers like gold that you're going to be in business long. Wholesaling is no different.
That's it. I'm telling you guys, it's called a business relationship. Business relationships don't work in the entire world where one person benefits and the other person just doesn't benefit at all. Like there's nothing that worthwhile that lasts that doesn't work like that. When you see two companies work together or a buying and selling of something, it's a good exchange. When I get a nice pizza, I'm very happy with it. I feel like it's a profit because it's a good slice of pizza and the business makes money. If I'm overpaying for pizza that tastes terrible, that business relationship between me and the pizza place ain't gonna last long. Okay. You both have to actually get something out of it. And if the buyer's not making money and if you treat them like trash, you're never gonna do well.
Another lie, it's just been passed down it just seemed generation to generation, is you have to spend money to make money in wholesaling. And this is a lie that is mostly fabricated by the gurus by design. Think about this. If I told you had to spend $5,000 or $10,000 to find a motivated seller, do you think you could find one? Actually, you could probably easily find one. Here's the problem is you're not going to have the experience, you're not going to have the wherewithal, and you're going to think you can skip the journey and actually being able to find a motivated seller on your own. The reason why gurus tell you to spend this money, the reality, it makes their job easier and it gives you that, well, if I spend $3,000 or $5,000 a month, I'll always find motivated sellers. The reality is if you can find motivated sellers with little to no money and you have a ton of conversations, some good, some bad, that's how you learn how to talk to people, how to learn to talk about real estate and how to use the right language in wholesaling. And then you get that journey. The worst thing you can do in your first 3 to 6 months is spend $3,000 to $5,000 a month and have no idea how to talk to these sellers. Your guru's not going to do it. They're going to tell you just keep going and keep going. The last thing I want you to do, or Zach wants you to do, is spend 20, 30 grand to find 1 or 2 motivated sellers to go, oh my gosh, my student had a massive amount of success. What they won't tell you is you paid that guru 10 grand, you paid 30 grand in marketing to get your $15,000, $20,000 deal. You're better off having the experience of dealing with hundreds, if not thousands of sellers. And then when you get really good at it and you actually make wholesaling deals from the list we recommend, the government list, which are mostly free, you're going to have to work to get it. Imagine what kind of damage you can do with a paid list down the road with that experience. You're better off diving into the journey on your own first. Yes, you can spend money, but some of these recommendations of 3 to 5 to even 10 grand in marketing, it is not necessary in starting out in wholesaling. And honestly, it's probably one of the things that kills most wholesalers when they start out because that's their expectation going forward. I'm here to tell you, if you learn how to get a deal for the little to no money up front, you will be a better wholesaler and you will thrive in the long run when you do spend money on lead generation. So the next myth, whatever you want to call it, is I have a secret that is going to solve the problem of wholesaling and make it super easy for you. Guys, this is nothing new. So since I've been in the business 2003, someone has peddled me this crap since day one. And I'm here to tell you, there is no secret. There is no trick. The only trick is the guru getting in your back pocket. Yeah. You see, whenever someone wants to tell you a secret, think about it. If their secret's so incredibly valuable, why would they give it away in the first place? Like, think about this. If you knew exactly where $1 billion worth of gold is, and someone goes, listen, I have a secret map that'll get you that gold. It's only $5,000. You would pay it in a heartbeat. So understanding you're being punked on these deals, it never stops. The latest one I've seen is like wholesaling 2.0. And then I've heard gurus say, hey, listen, instead of trying to struggle with all the other wholesalers, I have this secret method so you don't even have to compete with them. Listen, the more you avoid it, wholesaling and learning how to get through the journey and learning how to talk to sellers and understanding the business, the worse off you're going to be. And if you think you're going to take a shortcut, whatever shortcut you get, I promise you it will be closed so quickly, and you're going to have to go back to wholesaling and you're going to have to figure out how to do it. We have just watched an entire market cycle of the most ridiculous products I've ever seen, and we're right back to the core fundamentals of wholesaling. There is no secret. If you get paperwork that shows you how you can secretly take over property without ever owning it, putting a dime out, and you'll make $50,000, I promise you, you don't understand what you're doing. You don't know the downside to it, and you don't know the financial risks you're taking by doing that. Guys, there is no shortcut to wholesaling. If somebody has a magic pill or a secret to sell you, there's a reason. It's because they want in your back pocket. And if it's so wildly successful, why would they be selling that outside of their own company? Wake up, people. There is no shortcut to wholesaling. Endure it, get through it, enjoy the journey, and become super successful. Because if you do that, then you don't have to worry about all these gurus selling you the latest, greatest secret. Because I've been around 21 years. They're all just recycled crap in order to get in your back pocket.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like, just guys, when you ever hear the words, like, we're the latest ones, novations were a big new one, right? New PPC, AI, everyone has a new secret with a new buzzword. Just be careful with it. And you might be going to us like, Zach, didn't you sell a secret? And it's true. Guys, we did a direct mail thing. It's called the ROS Postcard, the Rapid Offer System. And it was the only postcard of its kind where we sent offers on the postcards. And we cleaned up with that postcard. Yeah. It was a secret.
Still do.
And to this day, it's still our top performing postcard. The issue is our competition saw that and they started making their own version. Mm-hmm. And we said, you know what? Why don't we just give it out before our competition starts selling their own on it? So we kind of get some intellectual property on it. And if you guys ever go open letter marketing, they call it the ROS Postcard. That's who we work on it. It is the #1 selling postcard pretty much by any other person on YouTube. Like, we're the top direct mail person, especially when it comes to that type of postcard on the planet. And we get paid on it. Like, we make money off it. But I'm not telling you to go buy that postcard.
It's not a secret either.
Heck, I make money off of giving that secret, and that's why I do it. But the truth is that secret would have gone out. And here's the thing. We tried to make that postcard thing a secret. We didn't want anyone to know about it.
Yeah.
But our competition saw it, and they're like, dang, that's really good. And they started copying it, and then they tell other people, and then the secret blows up. Secrets don't get, like, contained like that. If it's a good secret and it blows up. And we knew it was blowing up, so you're like, okay, we're just going to do it right now and do it. But that's the truth on this. Guys, just be careful. Everyone's trying to peddle you money. Just understand the cons. I've already told you the pros and cons to all these secrets. You just got to understand and stick to the fundamentals that will get you rich in wholesaling. What has always made me money, what has always continued to make me money, is talking to sellers, bringing up the marketing volume as big as possible, talking to as many cash buyers as possible, and connecting my contracts with my cash buyers and making that money. Do the right thing, always learn what to do. And talking about knowledge, just go to freelisting.com and learn what you do. And once you learn what to do, take massive action and create that step by step. We have taught hundreds of thousands of wholesalers, especially in freelisting.com, how to get started in this business. And we see the ones that become successful and the ones that don't. And we know what it takes to become successful. So if you want to become successful, do us a favor. Make sure you go to freelisting.com and we'll see you guys soon. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, and see you on the next one. This is Zach signing out.
Rick signing out.
Have a blessed one.
See you guys.